African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, unite. Yeah, yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. Hey, and just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you could not make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. And you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been, yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen. Oh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Out of a million, you stand as one, they are standing one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. Now I cannot deny this feeling I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one cannot take your place, you cannot take your space. That is a fact I cannot erase. And no, you are the one that makes me smile, make me float like a boat upon the Nile. Girl, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen, and I know, oh yes I know. You are my African queen, and I know. See I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it's His love, and I know that this love was surely sent from up above. Cause you're the only one that I think of. You are my African queen, and I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money. Every other thing you think of. In a man who could think of anything better than you, who could think of ever hurting you. Sacrifice my all, I'll give it all to you. You are my African queen, for real. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, the girl of my dream. Where I've never been. Oh, na na, yeah. Oh, lolly. You are my African, you are my African queen, girl of my dream, my African. You remind me of a thing. Oh, that is the African. So black, so beautiful. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you. Oh yeah, my African queen, I love you, I love you.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.
Yes, y'all. A very, very good evening Thurrock, and to the rest of our dedicated listeners and viewers, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Thurrock Talks show. And the music we played just before I came on was a very, very popular song. I mean, literally, this song had every single African woman in tears. Literally every African woman was in tears when this song actually came out, you know, because obviously every African woman is a queen. Okay, we African women, you are legends, you are queens. Okay, so I'm playing that song in honor. I mean, this is the Thurrock African group, right? So I play the particular track in dedication to all my wonderful listeners who are who I call, who are my female listeners, who I call African Queen. Men, don't feel out of space now. We've got to appreciate our women, and this song does justice to appreciating our women. And that song was by the popular legendary Afrobeats artist, that's Two-Face Idibia, with song titled African Queen. That was the first single when Two-Face went single. I mean, for the benefits of those who may not know, Two-Face originally came from a wonderful boy band, a legendary artist as well, Plantation Boys. Somebody say Plantation Boys. That voice isn't going to make X Factor or, Nigeria's Got Talent or Nigerian's Top Idol. It's not going to make that, but hey ho, I just, yeah, cool, that's fine. Anyway, that's where Two-Face actually came from. So he came from the popular, one of Africa's biggest boy band, Plantation Boys, and then he went single, and that was his first solo single, African Queen. The song literally blew up. So I'm playing that song in honor and in dedication to all our female listeners. You all are, and every African women out there, you all are queens. Okay, and that's exactly what the song says. You are my African queen. Anywho, good evening, Thurrock, and to the rest of our dedicated listeners and viewers as well, and welcome to another exciting edition of Thurrock Talks, your number one hub for all things Thurrock. This is your go-to hub for all things Thurrock. This is a show for the community. This is a show for the community by the community. All right, this is a show where we actually amplify the voice of the wonderful Thurrock community. Okay, and this is a show where we also discuss the things that are at the heart of the Thurrock community. All right, this is your show. All right, so this is the Thurrock Talks show, your go-to hub for all things Thurrock, and I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex. Right, we'll be covering a variety of topics, affecting the local community, right from the latest happenings with the African diaspora in Thurrock to the upcoming local elections. Get ready, there's a whole lot to discuss on today's show. All right, so just before we get started, I mean, you would have seen me waving away while the intro music was actually ongoing. Endeavor to please connect with us on social media platforms. It's all there for you. All right, so on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, shout out to Elon Musk, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube. It's at Tag Radio 1. So endeavor to give us a quick follow. So get your phones out. I'm pretty sure y'all got smartphones. Literally, we are in the tech generation now. Everyone is walking around with a smartphone. All right, everybody, literally, even me, I've got two smartphones. So endeavor to get your smartphones out, or whatever gadget, your iPad, whatever gadget you've actually got, endeavor to follow us on our social media platforms. It's literally right there on Facebook, on Twitter now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube. It's at Tag Radio 1. So endeavor to follow us, okay? And on YouTube, I need you to do two simple things. All right, two simple things. Number one, make sure you click that subscription button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also make sure you click the notification button so that way you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. So if you want to keep up or catch up with the latest content of your darling Thurrock Talks show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock, okay? Make sure you click the notification button so you are automatically notified whenever we drop new content, okay? And if you want to catch up with the rest of our other shows on your darling Tag Community Voice Radio, make sure you also hit that subscription button and notification button as well, so you could be the first to know whenever we release new content on our other shows. In addition to that, I need you to look right there, just right over here, right behind me right here. And why don't you download our online radio app, okay? Make sure you download our online radio app. If you are using the Android app, all you have to do is go to your Google Play or your Play Store, and you can literally just download our online radio app. All right, you can't miss us. Look at us, you can actually miss us. Or if you're using the Apple product, you can literally go to your app store and just download Tag Radio, and you can benefit from listening to our content 24/7 wherever you are in the world, 24/7. All right, so you've got that wonderful opportunity to listen to our online radio app. So why don't you take advantage and make sure you actually you download rather our online radio app. All right, so make sure you take advantage. You can benefit from great, exciting, engaging, interactive, innovative, encouraging, educative, informative, do you want me to go on, content. So why would you want to take advantage of that? And don't just keep the good news to yourself. Make sure you share with your friends, share with the person you know what I'm talking about, share it with that person, share it with that co-worker in your workplace that gets on your last nerves. Why don't you do that as well? Share it with everyone, with your neighbors. Just share it, all right? And let's keep the word spreading. Remember, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talks show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock, all the happenings, all the recent events in the borough of Thurrock. This is a show for the community. This is also a show where we amplify the voice of you, the voice of the community. My words, this is where we discuss the things that are at the heart of our darling Thurrock community. Okay, and I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex. Right, without further ado, we are gonna be kicking off. Give me the drum roll, please. We're gonna be kicking off with our brand new segment titled Readers Are Leaders. So while we were all on why our dedicated listeners and viewers were on a break, and while you lot were having a wonderful festive period, enjoying and what have you, some of us were actually busy creating content for y'all. Some of us were busy attending training, strategic planning training of how to actually deliver wonderful content, how to actually give you all more wonderful, intriguing, exciting, interactive, and how we're gonna actually deliver that content to you. Some of us, that's to show how much we care and we are passionate about being in service and serving our community, adding value to our community. So some of us were actually busy working. So I'm proud to tell you that we have actually refined and done some sort of improvement work to your darling Thurrock Talks show. I'm so excited to actually let you know. So so the Thurrock Talk show have been streamlined, improved, to actually provide a lot more value to our amazing Thurrock community. So it's our pleasure on behalf of Tag Community Voice Radio, my incredible team. It's our pleasure to tell you that we are kicking off with a brand new segment of the Thurrock Talk show, and this segment is simply titled Readers Are Leaders. All right, if you are going to do anything meaningful in your respective communities, you need to start from by educating yourself. Right, and I'm not just talking about education to get a job, but education to be able to add value to our wonderful community of Thurrock. All right, so readers are leaders. You've got to embrace reading. Reading has to be a passion. So this corner is basically a corner where we will be giving out new book recommendations, that will actually develop and shape our wonderful borough, okay? Our wonderful, lovely, vibrant, inclusive community. So this corner is a corner where we are going to be introducing, we are going to be recommending books, for you to actually read, books that would develop your entrepreneurial capacity, that would develop whether it's your career, whether it's just for personal growth. So we are going to be recommending books. So every time you listen to, or you watch the Thurrock Talk show, make sure you watch out for our book recommendation corner. So this is one of the new segments we've introduced to the show. So without further ado, welcome once more to our brand new segment, Readers Are Leaders, our book recommendation corner. So Readers Are Leaders, as I said earlier, is a segment of the show where we actually spotlight books that will inspire, empower, and transform lives, because that's essentially what we are about. We are here to transform lives. So this week we are thrilled to recommend, let the drum roll, we are pleased to actually recommend This Space, Your Place by a renowned, wonderful author who goes by the name of Dr. Gbenga Lawal. So we are absolutely pleased to introduce this wonderful book, This Space, Your Place. Let me just put that up close so you can see. Let me put that right here up close. This is my copy, by the way. And guess what? I'm not sharing, unfortunately. Get your copy. So we are really pleased to actually recommend this book, This Space, Your Place, by a wonderful, renowned author, Dr. Gbenga Lawal. All right, so make sure you get your copy of this wonderful book. Okay, I'm still reading it. I love this book. I can't literally put it down. I can actually let me put it back up. I can actually put it down. Like, it's not a book for me. Many of our dedicated listeners and viewers who may know me know that I love to read far and wide, and I've got certain books by my bedside, like literally on my side, on my side of the bed. I've got like a little, like my bedside drawers, and on top of it I've got my lamp. Then I've got books that I actually read, because now one of the things that put me straight to sleep, if I'm quite restless, I can't sleep, I've had a cup of tea, I'm in my pajamas and I still can't sleep, I tend to put my lamp on and do a bit of reading. So by the time my eyes is going down, sleep comes. But now, this is not the kind of book you want to put by your bedside table. This is not the book. Those books I put there are books that I read because I read myself to sleep. Okay, I don't get how that works, but I read myself to sleep. But this book for me personally is a study book. So it's not a reading to sleep book. This book for me is a study book. It's a book where I've got my journal. Every time I'm reading it, I've got my journal right beside me. I'm reading, I'm highlighting stuff. This is the reason why I don't borrow I can't borrow my book to anyone, because when it comes to reading physical books, I'm a little bit, look at what I've done. I haven't had to put my name on it. I'm quite old school when it comes to reading, because for me, when I'm reading, I love to highlight stuff in the book. I write my thoughts all over the actual book. So if I read a particular paragraph that's quite intriguing, or I feel this is really intricate, or this is very interesting, I write my thoughts in that particular chapter or section of the book, and then I highlight stuff in the book, and then I've got my journal, then I write stuff down that I've my key takeaway from that book. I put it down in my journal. So I'm not used to borrowing. That's why not that I don't share. I do share, but when it comes to my own personal books that I'm actually studying, it's got my thoughts all over it, and it's quite personal to me. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to share, so you need to get your copy. So that's why I needed to explain, so you don't go off on the tangent thinking it's not share. No, I do share, but one thing I do not share is my personal copy of books. So if I'm reading stuff, I'm writing stuff down all over the actual book. So unfortunately, I cannot share my book. So you will need to get your copy, and you can get a wonderful copy of this wonderful book on Amazon. Okay, on Amazon. I'm gonna be bringing the author on one of my shows very soon. Watch this space. Okay, I'm going to be bringing the author on the show to actually talk about the book and do a detailed and intricate review of the book on my actual show. But don't just get the book because I'm asking you to get the actual book. Let me give you some reasons why you need to get this wonderful, amazing, mind-blowing book. All right, so this remarkable book is a must read for anyone. All right, anyone looking to make the most of their environment and unlock their full potential. Okay, so Dr. Lawal, he masterfully explores how to turn the spaces we actually inhabit, whether physical, emotional, or mental, into places of growth, innovation, and achievement. All right, so this book also is packed with practical strategies and relatable stories. Is a guide. As I said, it's not just a book you put on your bedside table. It's a guide, it's a study guide, to actually redefining success and creating impactful change in your personal and professional life. All right, so that's one of the reasons why I'm actually recommending this book. And in addition to that, whether you're looking to enhance your career, you're looking to improve relationships, or you just want to spark your creativity, trust me, this space, your place, offers tools and practical insights that will leave you feeling inspired, encouraged, motivated, and ready absolutely to take charge of your destiny. So get your copy today. Don't delay. Get your copy and join the conversation, because as the title of our corner says, readers are truly our leaders. All right, so you can get your copy of This Space, Your Place, Finding Your Path to Purpose by Dr. Benga Lawal on Amazon. So just go on Amazon, type in the title of the book, and you can literally get your copy. Or you could also go to Waterstones. Waterstones, that's a wonderful bookstore. You can also go there and get a copy. But if you like to do the online thing, just go on Amazon and just make an order, and don't forget to leave a review. So one of the good things that I'm learning to do is to, if I read somebody's work and I appreciate the work they've done, the least we can do for them is to go on Amazon or whatever platform you purchase their book from and give them a wonderful review. If you've learned something, you've achieved something, you've gained something, your mind has been opened up to new possibilities, to new new opportunities, the least we could do is to go back to that platform and just give them a wonderful a wonderful feedback of their wonderful body of work. So don't forget to get your copy of This Space, Your Place. This Space, Your Place. Finding Your Path to Purpose by Dr. Benga Lawal. And shout out to Dr. Benga Lawal. Thank you for this amazing body of work. All right, this is just a list, many more to come, and we are waiting to actually read many more books from you. But so far so good. This book is definitely a win. Yes, don't forget you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talk Show, your number one hub for local national. Your number one hub for local national. Oh my goodness, that is the catchphrase from our other show. Like I've been doing back-to-back shows. Apologies about that. That's crazy. Remember, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talks shows. This is your number one hub for all things Thurrock. There we go. This is a show for the community by your darling community. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the community. This is a show where we discuss the things that are at the heart of our darling Thurrock community. And I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex. All right, so that's it for our book recommendation corner. Readers are leaders. So watch out next week for the other books we are going to be recommending on our new segment, Readers Are Leaders, our official book recommendation corner for your darling Thurrock Talks show. Now, moving on, we are now going to be diving into the community news corner. So here's what's buzzing in Thurrock this week. So these are the community news you need to know. So Thurrock Council to discuss devolution and local government reorganization. So Thurrock councillors are actually set to discuss. They have actually discussed how proposals for devolution and local government reorganization could actually affect the borough and wider Essex. Okay, so including Essex County Council and Southend-on-Sea City Council. So this basically follows the publication of the government's white paper on English devolution in December 2024. All right, so an extraordinary meeting of the General Services Committee was actually held on the 7th of January 2025 to this effect, where the councillors debated Thurrock's participation in the government's devolution program. This particular decision was then presented to the cabinet for approval. Following the cabinet's approval, a joint letter was then sent to the government by Thurrock Council, Essex County Council, and Southend City Council to confirm their participation in the devolution priority program. Now, the devolution will establish a mayoral county combined authority by April 2026. So that's the target day. So basically, this particular program will establish a mayoral county, and that combined. So Thurrock Council, Essex County Council, Southend City Council, they are looking to establish a mayoral county combined authority by April 2026, allowing for more local control over decisions on services, economic growth, and transport. This is in view of bettering service delivery and more focused economic development that benefits local communities. So that's the mission statement behind this wonderful initiative. So additionally, participation in the devolution program requires local government reorganization. proposals for this particular reorganization must now be submitted to the government by autumn 2025. So they are literally following a strict timeline. Councillor John Kent, who is the leader of Thurrock Council, stated that the actual devolution will empower local areas to take charge of strategic decisions about their growth, helping the local borough and businesses to actually thrive. He also added that the reorganization is expected to improve the efficiency and delivery of public services, making a significant change in local governance, right? So that's pretty much concludes the discussion in regards to devolution and local government reorganization. We are now moving on to still on the community news corner. So this is another wonderful news that definitely our dedicated listeners and viewers needs to be aware of. So Thurrock Council is focusing on housing issues that affect many families across the borough. A series of consultation will begin on 22nd of January 2025, inviting the local residents to share their thoughts and concerns regarding housing challenges with an emphasis on diversity and inclusion. So if you are experiencing housing challenges, you are a local resident in Thurrock and you are experiencing housing challenges, this is a great opportunity for you to actually amplify your voice. Okay, so Thurrock housing consultation. Thurrock Council is looking to have Thurrock housing consultation. So Thurrock Council is focusing on housing issues that affect many families across the borough. If you are one of them, this is a great opportunity for you to actually get your voice heard. So there will be a series of back-to-back consultation that will commence on 22nd of January 2025. Inviting the local residents, the localites, okay, to share their thoughts and concerns regarding any challenges around housing they might be actually facing. And they are actually placing a strong emphasis on diversity and inclusion. All right, so families who are displaced, family who are underrepresented, or the local community who happens to be underrepresented, or who happens to be disproportionately marginalized. This is a great opportunity for you to actually have your voices heard. And still on the community news corner, this is another news that our dedicated Thurrock viewers and listeners of your darling Thurrock Talk Show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock, needs to be aware of. So in terms of community engagement forums, so Thurrock Council is hosting several forums, including one specifically for residents to discuss housing and community integration. It's a wonderful thing when you see local boroughs, or you see local communities are actually integrating. So this is another wonderful opportunity. So join these forums to voice your opinions on local issues affecting both new and long-time residents. All right, Thurrock Council is doing a whole lot of positive stuff, so do get involved on in this particular forum, because this forum is specifically for residents to discuss housing and community integration things. All right, so do get involved in that. So join this particular forum to voice your opinions on local issues affecting both new and long-time residents. Okay, so you can get more information about that. Just get in contact with the council, Thurrock Council, and you can talk to a dedicated council officer to get more information in regards to this particular forum. And still on the community news corner, we've got youth empowerment grant. So the council has also launched grants to fund programs that will actually benefit local youth, particularly promoting those that are actually promoting cultural exchange, education, and that big word again, community building. All right, so pardon me there. I've got a bit of the the hump today with that actual big word. So that's youth empowerment grants. So the council has launched grants to fund programs that benefit local youth. So if you are if you are living in Thurrock and you are a young person, this is an opportunity for you. All right, particularly those that are promoting cultural exchange, education, and community building. All right, the applications are set to close 31st of January 2025. So do make sure you get in there before the application deadline draws to a close. And still on the community news corner, we've got the improvement to local roads. So Grace Road is actually set to undergo improvements starting next month. That's February 2025. This particular project will benefit the entire community, especially those accessing essential services and local businesses. So I'll take that one more time. So Grace Road is set to undergo improvement starting next month. All right, so this particular project will benefit the entire Grace community. Okay, so especially those who wants to access essential services and local businesses. So this is quite a good one. You know, it's lovely, or a lovely thing when roads are being improved. You know, so that's quite great. So we are looking to see further improvements on Grace Road next month. And finally, on our community news corner, upcoming elections in Thurrock. So 2025 is shaping up to be a key year for Thurrock, with elections just around the corner. Here's what you need to know about the elections. So the election date, the Thurrock local elections are actually scheduled for May 2025. So this is a critical opportunity to have a say in who will lead our borough, shaping the future of housing, public services, and community development. So please make sure you pen that date, you diarize that date accordingly in your diaries. Now, voter registration is also essential to ensure you're registered to vote. So if you haven't registered to vote just yet, this is your great opportunity to get in contact with the electoral services of Thurrock Council to make sure you are actually registered to vote. Make sure your details are up to date by visiting the Thurrock Council website or your local library, where you can get further information about voter registration. Now, focus on local issues. So topics such as affordable housing, public transportation, and cultural representation are expected to dominate the discussion in the run-up to the election. It's important for everyone in the borough to engage in this conversation. Okay, and finally, the candidate forum. So several public forums will be organized where you can meet the candidates and hear their plans for Thurrock. You can listen to their manifesto and what have you. These forums will be especially beneficial for those interested in how local government policies can benefit our diverse borough. Stay tuned for dates and locations. Okay, but in the interim of things, you can literally just go to Thurrock Council. You know, you can contact Thurrock Council, or you can visit a local library where you can get additional information in regards to elections. All right, We are not going to be taking a short break, but when we do return, we'll be doing a deep dive into my favorite segment, and I really can't wait. The Local Heroes Corner. All right, be sure to stay connected with us on social media platforms. It's literally all there for you, on Facebook, on Twitter now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. So be sure to connect with us on our social media platforms, and in addition to that, make sure you click the subscription button on our YouTube channel so you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And in addition to that, make sure you also click the notification button so that way you are automatically notified whenever we release new content, new engaging, interactive, informative, fun content. And in addition to that as well, don't forget to, here we go, download our online radio app. If you are using the Android product, you can go to your Google Play or your Play Store and just download Tag, here we go, Tag Community Voice Radio. You can just download our online radio app, and if you're using the Apple product, you can literally go to your App Store and download our online radio platform, okay, via your App Store if you're using the Apple product. Remember, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talk Show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock. This is a show for your darling community. This is a show where we actually amplify the voice of the Thurrock community as well. All right, keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. We're not going to be taking a short musical break. All right, we'll be right back. Stay tuned and do not touch that dial.
This is gonna hold it. You got to do it. What's it blow my heart? She let me know now. I need this girl. I need that now. Give me like this. Let me just come on, be all this now. Baby, there's a different kind of spirit about you. Baby, it's the way you smile every time that I make you do. Cannot understand what you do me when you make me feeling irate. Oh, but if I ever tell a lie, make a quiet at a trip for you, my live. After all is said and done, you don't even show me you care in return. You don't even make me feel like you're number one. You don't even try to show me my position. It is only fair that you should let me know. You should let me know how you feel about me, so I have had enough of your forming. I am dying for your loving. I am calling you only, cause you stole my heart away. Cause I gave all my life to you. Girl, I put your backbone too. If you really, really want me so, then baby, you should let me know. But now it's only me that let you know I love you so. That is not the way that the story should go. Cause it feels good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. Yeah, it feels good needing somebody, and somebody needs you back, Maybe you're scared of letting go of your emotions. Maybe you just trying to give I attention. I've been waiting, I should sleep patiently for you to tell me your decision, my position. But I got this funny feeling like say that my heart is in detention. Claim what you get before it gets too late. But the way where you do it, like you get it plenty fate. Carry me along, you know I got your back. Let me in your world, baby, have no fear. The city's only fair that you should let me know. You should let me know how you feel about me so. I have had enough of your forming. I am dying for your loving. I am calling you only, cause you stole my heart away. Cause I gave all my life to you. Girl, I put your backbone too. If you really, really want me so, then baby, you should let me know. But now it's only me that let you know I love you so. That is not the way that the story should go. Cause it feels good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back.
your soul, cause you got everything else under control. I'm trapped behind bars, mommy won't let me out on parole. So crazy like that Kelly Rowland lady, my heart was stole, emotions getting messed up. See, you let me get stuck, putting me on cruise like you feeling my sleeves. But would you believe, all my yarn just follow the breeze. Blow like say, I know go be fine, woman replace you. I know go send you forever, you know be wine and space too. But I will feel a sense of loss when you're gone. They plenty where you from, so I will carry on, doing what I do best. The next shorty fall in a cute dress, work to my honeys in Miami Hall and US. Soldier go, soldier come, no they scope me, they run. I'm not that small boy, don't take me to catch. I know you're feeling prestige, really, so stop acting silly and cut the crap. You stole my heart, girl, I want it back.
After all this is said and done, you don't even show me you care in return. You don't even make me feel like you're number one. You don't even try to show me my position. It is only fair that you should let me know. You should let me know how you feel about me. So I have had enough of your forming. I am dying for your loving. I am calling you away, 'cause you stole my heart away. 'Cause I give all my life to you. Girl, I hope you're supposed to. If you really, really want me so, then baby, you should let me know. But now it's only me that let you know I love you so. That is not the way that the story should go. Yeah, I'll be somebody, and somebody loves you back. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, somebody, and somebody needs you back, needs you back. Yeah.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.
Yes, you're welcome back to the Thurrock Talk Show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock. This is a show for the community by our wonderful community in Thurrock. This is a show where we actually amplify the voice of the local borough, and a show where we also discuss the things that are at the heart of the borough. I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio SX. Be sure to connect with us on social media platforms. Don't forget to connect with us on social media. The world is literally a one big global village, so don't forget to connect with us on social media platforms. It's literally all there for you. So on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, shout out to Elon Musk, on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube. It's all there at Tag Radio 1. All right, at Tag Radio 1. So make sure you actually get involved. You follow us on our social media platforms, and or if you want to interact with me live in the studio, you want to ask questions, you want to share your contributions, you can also do so by calling our studio lines, and our studio lines are now officially open. You can call 07920-026-4406. I repeat, 07920-026-406. All right, or you can also call 07920-026-407. I repeat that one more time. That's 07920-026-407. So feel free to contact our studio lines. It's officially open. Get calling and let's have some interaction going in the studio. Okay, so once more, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talk Show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock. This is a show for our darling local borough. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the borough, and this is a show where we discuss the things that are at the heart of the borough. I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, and I'm broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio SX. Right? So, we are now going to be proceeding to one of my favorite segments of the show. It's the Local Heroes Corner. This is the segment, the actual corner where we honor those who are making a significant difference in the borough. So, first off on my list, I've got Dr. Amina Okoye. Dr. Amina Okoye. So, Dr. Amina Okoye is a Nigerian-born GP. Dr. Okeye has actually launched a free monthly health check program for the elderly. All right, so this also includes those from minority and underserved communities. Okay, so Dr. Okoye is making a significant impact on healthcare access in Thurrock, so she deserves a wonderful round of applause. A massive shout out to Dr. Amina Okoye for the wonderful work she's doing in the health sector in the borough of Thurrock. And another local hero that we would like to honor is the Thurrock Food Bank volunteers. The Thurrock Food Bank volunteers. So volunteers from all backgrounds continue to serve our local borough, providing essential support to those in need. Their tireless work is keeping families well fed and supported during this colder month. So a massive shout out to everyone who are volunteering to support the Thurrock Food Bank. A massive shout out. That also deserves another round of applause. And finally on my list, I've got Team Umoja. So Team Umoja is a diverse group of young entrepreneurs. Team Umoja recently organized a fundraiser that actually raised over £5,000 for Thurrock Food Bank. So their commitment to giving back to the borough shows the power, the awesome, the wonderful, the intricate power of collaboration, and unity across culture. So a round of applause for Team Umoja for the wonderful work they are also doing. Now, do you know a local hero making a difference in the borough of Thurrock, or are you one yourself? You could actually be one yourself who actually love to shine a spotlight on those adding value to our borough. So why not reach out to us if you are one, or if you know one? Why not reach out to us on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram and YouTube? But why don't you reach out to us? We'll actually love to give you a special shout out. Or you can actually give us a call on 07920 or 07920 Why don't you give us a call? We love to celebrate the people, the incredible people of Thurrock together. So give us a call if you know any local heroes who are doing, who are adding positive value to the borough of Thurrock. And if you are one yourself, do reach out to us as well, as we would love to give you in my generation, we always say give them their flowers now. I'm not referring to physical flowers. I'm referring to give them their honor now. Not when people are dead. You should be celebrating them while they are also alive. Let's learn to celebrate those wonderful work people that are alive are also doing. It's not just when people are dead. Oh, he was a good woman. Oh, he was a good man. Oh, this or that. That's all well and good, but while that person is alive, let's also celebrate people while they are also alive. So if you know any local heroes who are making a great difference in the borough of Thurrock, we would like to know, and we will give them a shout out on our platform. Okay, and that brings me to our entertainment corner. So here are some dates for your diaries. Okay, here are some dates for your diaries. So do endeavor to make sure you diarize these dates accordingly. So at our entertainment corner, so the Afrobeats dance night is actually coming up. That will be commencing on the 19th of January 2025 in Grace. Afrobeat dance night. So you could head over to the Civic Hall for an electrifying Afrobeat dance night. You join DJ Kwame and Afro Star Band for an evening of vibrant music and culture that's sure to get you grooving. grooving. Okay, so make sure you head over to the Civic Hall on the 19th of January. You can get more information about this particular event online. Just pop it on Google and you can get more information. And then the next thing I've got on my list for the entertainment corner is the African and Caribbean film screening. So on the 15th of January 2025 at South Ockenden Library, this week actually, that's tomorrow actually, the Woman King, followed by a discussion about African representation in films, is actually opened to all. This event basically highlights the importance of understanding and appreciating diverse narratives in cinema. So make sure you attend that event. That's the African and Caribbean film screening, which is scheduled to hold on the 15th of January at South Ockenden Library. Okay, I mean if you've seen the Woman King is, when I saw it, I was like, wow, like literally wow, like my jaws were dropped. That was some serious acting. Massive shout out to Viola Davis, and John Boyega was also in that film as well. The Woman King, John Boyega. Oh, like that film is I might actually go to that event. I mean, I'm not. I might actually, because I literally enjoy that film, and I just want to hear a lot more stories about appreciating diverse narratives in cinema. That particular film is very important. The Woman King. I mean, the story, that the concept alone is electrifying. Is mind-boggling. So I'll take that one more time. So you can go to South Ockenden Library tomorrow, the 15th of January, and enjoy the Woman King, followed by a discussion about African representation in films. It's very important that we are represented accordingly, not just in our local films, but films globally. All right, and this particular event is actually open to all. This event highlights the importance of understanding and appreciating diverse narratives in cinema. And finally, on the entertainment corner, we've got the cooking class, African and Caribbean Delights. All right, so that's on the 16th of January, and that will be taking place at Stanford Lee Hope. Get ready to learn how to cook delicious dishes like jollof rice, plantain, curry goat. Oh goodness, I'm getting hungry now. Curry goat and more. This is a fun way to explain these cultures through food. So if you've got some time, why don't you pop down to Stanford Lee Hope on the 16th of January 2025. There will be a cooking class on African and Caribbean delights. All right, so do endeavor to attend. You can get more information about these particular events on Google. Just do a quick search and get more information from Google. Okay, now moving over quickly to the sports corner. It's very important that you're keeping healthy, you're staying active, and you're keeping engaged. So the first up on my list is football for all. Thurrock United Africa FC, that's part of the African Diaspora Football League, will be playing a key match at Allset Heath this particular Saturday. This Saturday they'll be playing a key match at Allset Heath. So why don't you come and cheer them on and enjoy the thrilling football game. In addition to that, we've got inclusive fitness classes. So there's going to be free Zumba. There's going to be free Zumba and Afro dance fitness classes at Black Shots Leisure Center every Tuesday evening. All right, so every Tuesday evening there's gonna be a free Zumba and Afro dance fitness classes at Black Shots Leisure Center. and that's going to be taking place every Tuesday evening. These classes welcome everyone, no matter your background, offering a fun and energetic way to stay fit. All right. And finally, over at our sports corner, we've got Thurrock's Community Sports Day. That will be taking place on the 21st of January, and that will be in Grace Park. All right. So this is a family-friendly event for all ages. Come enjoy games, sports, and activities that unite us across cultures and backgrounds. All right. And here are further details of events taking place in Thurrock this week. So, cultural showcase at Grace Community Center. All right, so that's a celebration of cultures featuring live music, dance, and food across Africa and the Caribbean. That's on the 20th of January. Residents can enjoy this vibrant event, which will highlight the borough's diverse communities and creative talents. All right, so do endeavor to check that out. And on the 15th of January, we've got the African and Caribbean film screening at South Ockenden Library. I've mentioned that already. On the 16th of January, that's the cooking class for African and Caribbean delight at Stanford Lake Hope. And on the 19th of January, we've got the Afrobeat dance night at the Civic Hall. So, and on the 20th of January, you've got the cultural showcase at Grace Community Center. And we've also got the 21st of January, Community Sports Day at Grace Park. All right. So do diarize those dates accordingly to your diary. Okay. And that brings me on to another wonderful news. So do endeavor to put those dates I've mentioned earlier in your diaries. Okay. And in addition to that, you've got the new African and Caribbean grocery store in Tilbury. All right. So I'll be coming on to that in a moment. I'll be sharing more information about this, actually, not just yet. All right, there is a new African and Caribbean grocery store in Tilbury, but just wait a minute. In regards to the events, the showcases that are happening in the borough, I mean, do you have events you like to promote, or do you know anyone who would like us to help promote their actual events? You know, we are here to showcase activities that will add value to our vibrant borough. So do get in touch with us. You know, our social media platforms on Facebook, on Twitter, on Spotify, on Instagram, and YouTube at Tag Radio 1. Do get in touch with us if you know anyone, or if you are actually having an event and you have not mentioned your event in the list of events I've already mentioned, and you've got an event that you would like me to help you to talk about it to the wonderful borough. You know, you are actually, I mean, it's got to be within the criteria or the criterion of adding a wonderful value to our vibrant borough. If that's you, or you know someone who has an activity that they wish to actually promote, do get in touch with us and we can spread the word. All right, we're not going to be taking another short break, and when we return, we'll be doing a deep dive into another favorite segment where we shine the spotlight on local businesses. So be sure to stay connected with us on social media platforms. It's all there for you. All right, Facebook, Twitter, now called X, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube at Tag Radio 1. Okay, on our YouTube channel, don't forget to click the subscription button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't also forget to click the notification button so you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. All right, we are now going to be taking a short break, and when we come back, we'll be doing a deep dive into the local businesses front. Remember, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talks Show, your go-to hub for all things Thurrock Stay tuned and do not touch that dial.
She used to leave here before, but I done messed up and threw her out the door. Now I don't feel irie like I used to before. All the things we used to say, all the way we used to play, how we used to play. Now there's an emptiness inside of my soul, and they say my unmanliness will start to show. And God knows I cannot take it no more. That's why I'm asking you, how do I come up with you? You see, I'm looking for someone to satisfy me, looking for someone to love me completely, looking for someone to show me true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility, someone to truly love me for me, someone to come and be my true love. Now loneliness is the order of my days. Since she's gone, I feel like fading away. Lord, not die day. Oh God, hey. Seeing how she gonna make my head been this way. Now that she's gone, I feel like jumping in a well. Oh, I cannot take it no more. That's why I'm asking you, how do I come up with you? You see, I'm looking for someone to set my soul free, looking for someone to love me completely, looking for someone to show me true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility, someone to truly love me for me, someone to come and be my true love. True love, true love, true love, true love, true love, true love, true love. Oh, hey. Seeing how she gonna make my head in this way, I feel like jumping in a way. Can I take it no more? Oh God, you see, I'm looking for someone to satisfy me, looking for someone to compliment me, looking for someone to be my true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility, someone to truly love me for me, someone to come and be my true love. True love, 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 true love. True love, yeah. True love. Seeing how she gonna make my head been this way. True love, yeah. True love, true love. I feel like fading away. Where's my true love? See, I'm looking for someone to set my soul free, looking for someone to love me completely, looking for someone to show me true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility, someone to truly love me for me, someone to come and be my true love. True love, that's my true love. True love, that's my true love.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.
Yes, you're welcome. A wonderful welcome back to the Thurrock Talks Show, your number one hub for all things Thurrock. This is a show for the local borough, by the local borough itself. This is a show where we actually amplify the voice of our wonderful, dedicated Thurrock borough. And this is a show where we discuss the things that are at the heart of the borough. I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, and I'm broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex. Alright, be sure to stay connected with us on our social media platforms. It's all there for you, just in case you missed it. It's all there for you on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, shout out to Elon Musk, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube. It's at Tag Radio 1. Alright, so do endeavor to follow us on our social media platform. Alright, and on YouTube, I need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscription button, and also endeavor to click the notification button so that way you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. Okay, and like no other, in addition to that, make sure you follow us, you download rather our online radio app. All right, so if you're using an Android product, you just go to your Google Play or your Play Store, and if you're using the Apple product, you can literally go to your App Store and download Tag Radio. All right, download, and you can benefit from amazing, engaging, interactive, wonderful, brilliant, amazing content, educative content. Okay, and do endeavor to share. All right, share. Make sure you share as much as possible to your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors, what have you, so they can listen, they can benefit and enjoy what you enjoy as well. All right, also feel free to join the conversation live in the studio. So if you want to participate, you want to give me a call, you want to hear my voice, you want me to talk to you, of course I love talking to everybody, so do feel free to give us a call. You can interact with us on the show in the studio by calling 07920 026 406. That's 07920 026 406, or you can call 07920 026 407. That's 07920 026 407. All right, we're now going to be doing a deep dive into another segment of the show, which is our local businesses corner. I've got lots of feedback about like this corner also happens to be some of our dedicated and viewers favorite corner, the local businesses corner. So celebrating local businesses, making a real impact in our community. All right, so on my list, who have I got on my list? So this week I've got I've got New African and Caribbean grocery store in Tilbury. So a New African and Caribbean grocery store literally just opened up in Tilbury. So it's called Diaspora Delights. Diaspora Delights has opened its doors to offering fresh African, Caribbean, and international ingredients. So it's perfect. It's a perfect shop for families craving home country products or unique ingredients. All right, for exciting meals. A massive shout out to Diaspora Delights. A massive shout out. So this is a wonderful store that has recently just opened up. So why don't you take that opportunity to visit Diaspora Delights if you haven't done so already? So do take that opportunity to visit Diaspora Delights if you haven't done so already. This is an amazing store. So a massive shout out to Diaspora Delights. And then we've also got Niger Bites. So Niger Bites is a delicious Nigerian dish. All right, it's a wonderful, interesting, delicious Nigerian dish. I mean, and they are actually based in Grace. So I'm not sure how many of our dedicated viewers and listeners have actually visited Niger Bites. All right, so this particular eatery is based in Grace. All right, so do visit them. Niger Bites offers everything from suya to jollof rice. It's the perfect place to enjoy authentic African meals in a cozy setting. So a massive shout out to Niger Bites. So if you haven't visited them already, do take a trip. If you fancy a bit of suya, jollof rice, fried fish, plantain, do endeavor to visit Niger Bites. And then we've got the Caribbean Corner in Tilbury. So the Caribbean Corner is a popular choice for Caribbean delicacies, like jerk chicken, curry goat, and patties. Oh my goodness. The friendly staff will make you feel right at home. So a massive shout out to Caribbean Corner. And then we've also got the in terms of skincare, we've got Afro Glow Skincare. They are based in Chafford 100. Afro Glow Skincare. So they basically specialize in natural skincare products designed for melanin rich skin. So offering handmade soaps, lotions, and more. They actually prioritize eco-friendly and sustainable ingredients. So a massive shout out to Afro Glow Skincare, and they are based all the way in Chafford 100. So do visit Afro Glow Skincare if you are interested in natural skincare products, designed for melanin rich skin. All right, they offer handmade soaps, lotions, and more. Okay, makeup, as well. I know it's on the list. And they, one thing that I like about Afro Glow Skincare is that they prioritize eco-friendly and sustainable ingredients. So a massive shout out to Afro Glow Skincare. And then we've also got the Grace Book Exchange. So the Grace Book Exchange is a local bookshop that actually is focusing on diverse literature. It is a fantastic range of books celebrating African, Caribbean, and global cultures. I'm not sure if you could get this book on the Grace Book Exchange. I mean, you never actually know, but you can get this book on Amazon. Okay, if you visit the Grace Book Exchange and you can get this wonderful book, This Space Your Place, Finding Your Path to Purpose by Dr. Benga Lawal. I'm not sure if you could get this book in the Grace Book Exchange, but you can definitely get it on Amazon. Okay, and it might be worthwhile Dr. Lawal seeing the possibility. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. If this amazing book can be made available to the Grace Book Exchange, so the locals can actually maybe go there and pick up a copy actually. So that might be a great idea actually. But a massive shout out to the Grace Book Exchange. They actually focus on diverse literature with a fantastic range of books celebrating African, Caribbean, and global cultures. I mean, do you have a business you like us to help you actually promote? We are actually here to highlight local businesses that contribute to our thriving borough. So reach out to us on our social media platforms. If you've got a business you want us to help you to advertise, why don't you reach out to us on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Instagram, on YouTube. Okay, reach out to us, let us know what your business is about, and then we can actually work together to celebrate and support your incredible business in Thurrock. So is your business based in Thurrock? This is the Thurrock Talk Show. It's about celebrating the excellent work and the excellent people who are actually contributing a significant value in our wonderful borough of Thurrock. So do let us know. I mean, are you a plumber in the borough of Thurrock? That's another business adding value to the residents in Thurrock, going around and fixing people's homes, resolving people's plumbing, the residents' plumbing issues. So I mean, you never can actually tell. Some of them might be listening, they'll be like, oh, I'm actually looking for a plumber, and then they listen to our show, and and that value is actually provided. Okay, but again, viewers and listeners, is at your discretion. Just to issue a disclaimer, there is at your discretion whether you choose to use these to engage the services of the business we are promoting or not. We actually take no liability here. Our view is to support the excellent work, the value, whether it's a local business, whether you're a local person doing something meaningful in the borough. But it's entirely your decision, and you are responsible for making that decision if you do engage any of the list by way of recommendation. Okay, so it's entirely your decision whether you choose to use them or not. All right, but from our standpoint is to actually highlight those wonderful amazing businesses, local businesses, and the local people who are doing extraordinary things in our borough. Is our job pretty much to actually use that word well, okay, to actually recognize them and to celebrate their efforts in the value they are adding to our vibrant borough of Thurrock. But just to be clear, it's entirely your decision if you choose to engage their services. So a massive shout out once more to all these businesses. Massive shout out to Diaspora Delights. That's the new Caribbean grocery store in Tilbury. Massive shout out to Niger Bites. That's a wonderful eatery based in Grace that actually specialize in all things jollof fries, suya, and more. And a massive shout out to Caribbean Corner. That's based in Tilbury. That's a popular choice for Caribbean delicacies like jerk chicken and curry goat and patties. And a massive shout out to Afro Glow Skincare. They are based in Chafford 100, and they actually specialize in natural skincare products designed for melanin rich skin, offering handmade soaps, lotions, and more. All right, so big shout out to Afro Glow Skincare, and another massive shout out in order to the Grace Book Exchange. So that's the local bookshop that focuses on diverse literature with a fantastic range of books celebrating African, Caribbean, and global culture. So a massive shout out to the Grace Book. And don't forget, finally, speaking of book, don't forget to pick up your copy of This Space Your Place by Dr. Benga Lawal, Finding Your Path to Purpose. You can get this book on Amazon. So this book is by way of recommendation. As I said earlier, we've got a new segment called Readers Are Leaders, where it's our book recommendation corner, and we will be recommending every week books that will actually develop the capacity and the potentials of our vibrant borough. Indeed, readers are leaders. So if you are a reader and you want to be a leader, don't forget to get a copy of this amazing book, This Space Your Place, Finding Your Path to Purpose by Dr. Benga Lawal. And we are now going to be doing a deep dive into another interesting corner, another new corner, a very interesting corner. So this is our employment corner, corner. Are you a Thurrock resident currently seeking employment, or are you a Thurrock resident considering a career change? Here are some exciting opportunities you might want to explore. Again, at our employment corner just before I share those wonderful available opportunities. This is another wonderful corner. As I said earlier, while most of you were on festive period, enjoying your chicken, enjoying your turkey, having the best time of your life, some of us were actually attending strategic planning trainings. Some of us were actually working behind closed doors, thinking about how can we actually add value to our wonderful borough of Thurrock. How can we actually spice things up? So we've, as I indicated earlier, we've actually rebranded, we've actually rewritten or reconfigure your darling Thurrock Talks show. So this is another new corner that we'll be sharing every week, and that it brings me pleasure, as a host, to formally introduce you to our employment corner. So our employment corner will be sharing opportunities available in the job market. So if you are looking for a job, you're looking to further your career, you'll be doing yourself a big favor if and you are living in the borough of Thurrock. You'll be doing yourself a big favor to tune in to the Thurrock Talks show every Tuesday, because we will be announcing new job opportunities that you could potentially apply for and get in. All right. So this week, here are the exciting opportunities you might want to explore. So customer service roles. Okay. So customer service roles. So the new restaurant, Diaspora Delights, all right, they are looking to hire friendly and dedicated staff for part-time and full-time positions. So if you love working in a community-based setting, visit them in store or online to apply. That's Diaspora Delights. Okay, so if you are a Thurrock resident and you are seeking employment, or you are considering a career change, all right, these are the exciting opportunities you might want to explore. So customer service roles, Diaspora Delights is looking to hire friendly and dedicated staff for part-time and full-time positions. If you love working in a community-based setting, visit them in store or online to apply. Or are you looking, if you, another opportunity is the warehouse operatives. Okay, the warehouse operatives. So positions available with Lakeside Logistics. Logistics. So this is ideal for individuals experienced in inventory management and distribution. So competitive pay and flexible hours. Again, warehouse operatives. So if you're looking into the logistics industry, Lakeside Logistics is looking for warehouse operatives. So this is ideal for anyone experienced in inventory management and distribution. The pay is competitive and they are also offering flexible hours. And the other opportunity in our employment corner is there are teaching assistant availability. So several schools are looking for passionate teaching assistants who can support a diverse student body. These positions are perfect for anyone who values inclusivity and cultural diversity. And some of the schools that are looking for teaching assistants include Abbott's Hall Primary Academy, that's based in Stamford-le-Hope, Arthur Bugler Primary School, that's based in Stamford-le-Hope, Aveley Primary School, that's based in that's based in Aveley, not Stamford-le-Hope, Aveley. And then we've got Belmont Castle Academy, that's based in Grace, and then Harris Academy, that's based in Chafford-on-Trent. I'll take this one more time. So the schools that are looking for teaching assistants include Abbott's Hall Primary Academy, that's all the way in Stamford-le-Hope, Arthur Bugler Primary School, that's in Stamford-le-Hope, Aveley Primary School, that's in Aveley, Belmont Castle Academy, that's in Grace, and Harris Academy, that's based in Chafford 100. Excuse me. Okay, let me just take a sip of my. That's that. So if you are looking for teaching assistant opportunities, those are some of the schools that are offering that particular position. You can also look online. There are other schools, I believe, you can actually look online if you're looking for further positions for those particular schools. But those schools are currently offering the post of teaching assistants. And that's it for our employment corner. We are not going to be quickly, because of our brevity of time, we're not going to be doing a deep dive into our weekly update corner. So here is the weather forecast for this week in Thurrock. Okay, so on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny. It's a chilly day with highs about 7 degrees centigrade, lows of 1 degree centigrade. And on Thursday, overcast with the chance of light drizzle, so it might be drizzling on Thursday. Highs of 8 degrees centigrade and lows of 4 degrees centigrade. And on Friday, it's mild with periods of sunshine. All right, and we've got highs of about 10 degrees centigrade and lows of about 5 degrees centigrade. Okay, and in the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, do expect mixed conditions with sunny spells on Saturday and possible showers on Sunday. Highs around 11 degrees centigrade. I'll take that one more time. On Wednesday, it's mostly sunny, a chilly day with highs of 7 degrees centigrade and lows of 1 degree centigrade. And on Thursday, overcast with a chance of light drizzle, so it might be drizzling a little bit on Thursday, so you might want to dress warm. Actually, we've got highs of 8 degrees centigrade and lows of 4 degrees centigrade. And on Friday, we've got mild with periods of sunshine, highs of about 10 degrees centigrade and lows of 5 degrees centigrade. And on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday inclusive, expect mixed conditions with sunny spells on Saturday and possible showers on Sunday. Highs around 7 degrees centigrade. And moving on quickly and finally to our transport corner. So here is our transport corner weekly update. So you might want to pay a particular attention so you can actually plan your travel in advance. All right, so this week the rail services, for those who are traveling by train, C2C services are running as scheduled this week. Okay, however, there are going to be minor delays expected on Thursday morning due to maintenance issue. Please check live updates before you travel. So just go to C2C website and check live updates before you actually travel, so that way you are in a position to make an informed traveling preparations. Okay, and engineering work is planned for Sunday between Grays and Tilbury towns. However, there are going to be bus replacements in operation. Okay, so do take note of that. And on the roads, so for those who are going to be traveling by driving, all right, so the A13, do expect some delays near the Orset Cork roundabout due to ongoing roadworks. Do allow extra time for your journey. Okay, and on the M25, there is a traffic flow is normal. Okay, the traffic flow is actually normal, but congestion is possible during peak hours at junction 30. So do take note of that. And on the local roads, there are minor works planned in South Arkindale on Wednesday, which may slightly cause brief delays. Okay, so do take note. And in regards to the bus services for this week in Thurrock, all local bus routes are fully operational with slight timetable adjustments on route 2022 to grace during off-peak hours. So I'll take that one more time. All local bus routes are fully operational. However, there are slight timetable adjustments on Route 22, the bus 22 to Grace during off-peak hours. So do stay prepared for the week ahead, and don't forget to plan your journeys in advance. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to another exciting episode of Thurrock Talks. I mean, for dialogue purposes, I mean, what was it, what's your key takeaway from this particular show, from all the corners I've mentioned? Do let us know. I mean, we love to improve things. You know, improvement is something that we are actually big on at Tag Radio. So in what you've heard so far, what's your key takeaway? What do you like from the show? Do you actually like our new additions, the new corners we've actually embedded into the show? We've added weekly weather forecast update for you. We've added transport weekly update for you. We've added employment corner. You know, we are going to be sharing with you opportunities that are available in the job sector, in the employment sector. We've added that for you. We've also added local businesses for you. We've also informed you about the new businesses that have actually opened up. We've actually also what we've also done, we've also added another amazing corner, which is the Readers Are Leaders, our book recommendation corner. All right, so I'm just going to go through everything in chronological order. So we've got the Readers Are Leaders, the book recommendation corner. We've got the community news corner, where we gave you all the news in the Thurrock that is happening in the borough of Thurrock, the gist in the borough of Thurrock. We've also shared with you the local heroes, those local people that are adding significant value in the borough. Entertainment corner, something for everyone in the entertainment corner. The sports corner as well, what's happening in the local borough as far as sport is actually concerned. Events happening in our borough, in the borough of Thurrock. We also shared with you, local businesses. We've also shared with you, what else did we employment corner as well. And then to conclude, we've also shared with you the weather forecast for Thurrock this week, and then the transport corner weekly updates to help you plan your traveling better, to make adequate traveling arrangement. So in all those corners, what corner are you excited about? Which of the corners is your favorite? Give us a special shout. Is there anything you want us to add for you on our show? Is there any other thing you would like to see on this is your show, the Thurrock Talks show. This is a show for the borough. This is a show where we actually amplify the voice of the borough. This is your show, all right? This is a show where we give power back to the borough. It's about you. It's about our local residents, okay? So do give us a shout, any improvement or anything else you would like us to include on your darling Thurrock Talks show, your go-to hub for all things Thurrock. Give us a shout on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. It's at Tag Radio 1. Let us know your thoughts on what else you would like to see or watch or hear on your darling Thurrock Talks show. All right, so we'll be looking forward to hearing your views, and I'm excited about incorporating your views to deliver a more value added show for you. How about that? So on that note, because of our brevity of time, our time is fast spent, thank you so much for tuning in to another exciting episode of your darling Thurrock Talks show. This is a show for our local borough of Thurrock. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the collective voice of the borough, and this is a show where we discuss the things that are at the heart of our vibrant borough. Whether it's supporting local businesses, participating in cultural events, or engaging in the upcoming election. There are so many ways to make a difference in Thurrock. So let's continue to build a borough that's a vibrant borough that continues to celebrate diversity and inclusivity. Is essentially all about inclusion, promoting a cohesive community inclusion. Okay, a massive shout out to our dedicated team at Tag Radio. A massive shout out to my boss, Councillor Bukio Konade, our management team, Mr. Adeaga, Dr. Lawal, and a massive shout out to my presenter colleagues, Pastor Hehi and Mike DeRay, Mr. Ayo Adio, Neil Hall, and our vibrant young people presenters. And of course, a massive shout out to my boy Ayo, who does all things tech, who make guys like me look handsome in front of the screen. Massive shout out to you, Ayo. And of course, a massive shout out to you, our dedicated and active listeners and viewers who dedicate their time to tune in week in and week out to listen and watch your darling Thurrock Talks show, your go-to hub for all things Thurrock, your number one hub for everything related to the borough of Thurrock, a show for the borough by the borough, and a show where we amplify the voices, the collective voices of the borough. Okay, a show where we discuss the things that are at the heart of the borough. Okay, with yours truly, Kazeem Balogun. We have been broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio SX, and don't forget to stay connected with us on our social media platforms. Once more, it's all there for you on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitter now called X. Shout out to Elon Musk. Okay, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. Don't forget to click the subscription button. Okay, don't forget to do that for me, please. Click the subscription button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to click the notification button so that way you are automatically updated whenever we release new content. Okay, that's the reason why you need to click the notification button. And finally, don't forget to download our online radio app. If you are using the Android product, you can simply go to your Google Play or your Play Store, and if you're using the Apple product, don't forget to go to your App Store and you can download Tag Radio and listen to engaging, exciting, interesting, vibrant, interactive, educating, inspiring, motivating, I can actually go on forever content. And don't forget to share. Until next week, thank you once more for tuning in to your darling Thurrock Talks show, your go-to hub for all things Thurrock. Until next week, Thurrock, stay engaged, stay connected, and it's bye for now. Mwah.
Lots of guys have been up to her, but she told them she was waiting for the one that God was sent to fulfill a kind of craving, a special kind of loving, one with lot of understanding. Come rain, come shining. People started to say that she wanted more than a Mr. Right. All that she wanted was a man that sees the light. They say she's a fool, for being uptight. When all that she wants is good love, not be fight. Special kind of girl, hard to come by. This kind of girl, I want to make my wife. You're the one, say no more. Don't bother about what the people say. Cause I say, every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. And if you look into my eye, you see desire in there. Desire. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. Got a lot of respect for you, cause your kind is so rare, so rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there. You're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. If love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. She said to me, do you wanna be the last man standing? She said to me, do you wanna be the one that them complimenting? Oh yeah, girl, I wanna be your beginning and your ending. Oh, I wanna be the only one that you be sending. I can't believe she's still a virgin. Lots of guys have been up to her, but there was no compromising. She be strong, she be keeping herself until the day of her wedding. Under the right ceiling, with the right person, a person deserving of a special kind of loving. Every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in there. Desire. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. Hey, I got a lot of respect for you, cause your kind is so rare, so rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there. You're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. So keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning, burning, burning. Fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Keep it burning, burning. Keep the fire burning, burning, burning. Fire burning. Keep it burning, keep it burning. Even love is a crime, then I like to they go jail. I said even love is a crime, then I prefer to they stay jail. Keep the fire burning, keep the fire burning, burning, burning. See, every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in there. Girl, if love is a crime, if love is a crime, if love is a crime.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the App Apple and